Welcome back, everybody, to the Twilight Princess HD Remake playthrough. Here we go. We're going up the twisty majigger. The majiggy majagger. Killing these Tektites. Nice, simple jump attack or a spin strike, spin attack, whatever. We'll take them out instantaneously. They can be pretty annoying, though. I mean, when you're leaving space from them and they're like charging up their legs or whatever, when you see them kind of bounce up and down to get ready to pounce on you, basically, they can go pretty far. They basically auto lock to wherever you are, so, you know, they don't do a lot of damage, but it's certainly annoying. And man, do these Tektites look awfully terrifying in this game. Very realistic. It's like taking everything and making it just look as real and disgusting as possible through amazing details. Like, look at this water bomb. That looks legit. This game is amazing. I don't know why I love Zelda games so much, but I do. How do I? Oh, I have to come back here with a specific item. Screw that. It's probably a stamp. I'm gonna have to look for those later. I really don't know where all the stamps are, so. And I don't remember where all the grottos are either. Grottos, holes in the ground, what I'm trying to say here. Whee! It's a water slide! But it probably really hurts, because it's not actually a slide, it's made of stone. But I don't know what attracted me to these games so much as a kid, but, I mean, basically, I was born in Jesus, when was I born? 1993, and the N64 came out when, like, 98, 99 or something? And my brother, because I have two other brothers, and he got one. And I was watching him play, and I don't really, oh shit, which one do I go through? This one maybe, because it has the water running through it? Let's do that. But he was playing, and I remember watching him play. He was playing Ocarina of Time, and I thought it was the scariest thing ever, because the stall children would come out at night. Ignore that bat. Keys, whatever. No, it's a dead end! How stupid of me. Dang it. But plenty of people have made that mistake before, right? Let me go through, please. What? Why won't you let me go? Thank you. And the stall children will come out at night, but there's certain things that play in your memory that when you know the game now, it didn't exactly happen like that, but I just remember it being super terrifying. And like, my other brother, who's a little bit closer to my age, would always play tricks on me, and he would make up stuff about the game. He's like, yeah, if Link loses his sword, he dies, you know? It's like, oh no, I don't want anything to happen to him. And then I remember him playing Majora's Mask, which was 1,000 times creepier, because the scene that would just play out in my head was when he was chasing Skull Kid at the very beginning, and he would be in that cave, and the creepy music would play. And then I remember him being the plant, and the Deku plant looks so sad, and I remember it actually being just a tuba, but it's actually multiple pipes, so it's interesting what your brain does with that information, the best it can. I wonder if that Tektite's gonna attack me during this cutscene. But you notice now that we've got the water going, we've managed to bring it up a level. Where I go from here, I do not know. Probably back to that spinny room. Do I remember where it is? I think it's exactly where the stairs still are. I don't want to get confused here. I mean, it did show the spinny room in a cutscene, so let's try to go for that. I mean, I'm assuming something else opens up with this. Oh, I don't remember my brain. I'm just basically playing everything by ear. I don't know why I remember most of this stuff so well, but it's because I really paid attention. I'm like a super nerd about this stuff. But I guess maybe not nerdy enough to like know every tiny detail. Like, oh, this person played Link, and you know, and did you know that in the 20th edition of so-and-so, like stuff like that. Maybe not, but. And I just remembered I was going through my car cleaning it out, and I went in my little CD, and my little CD case that said Owl City, but I opened it up. It was the 25th anniversary thing that you get from Skyward Sword. When you purchase their DLC. It's so awesome! I was listening to that again. That music, it's embarrassing, but it makes me really emotional, so, you know, don't worry about it. If I'm getting teary-eyed just listening to some beautiful orchestra. Alright, so, we're gonna, I think we want to head back. I don't think we can go in through this way. I think that's part of the trick. But we have a key, and the key goes somewhere. I'm assuming probably in the next door. I haven't checked. So yeah, I'm just really lost in my head right now. basically playing everything on instinct, but I believe that through that door is like locked and there's no way to get through without a specific item, obviously, so we're gonna go in, but on the other side. Yeah, of course, here we go. And there should be a compass over here. And I love the detail. Oh no, there's no compass. The detail, like the moistness on the wall, the reflecting of it. That looks nice. But I didn't actually, when I remember watching my brother play, you know, maybe he never beat the games, but basically, you know, I was too young to really understand, and I would play the games, and Majora's Mask happens to be timed, and it's very important. But when he was like gone away at school or whatever it was, I would play the games, and it would be every day, and the second day it rains, and I didn't want to get wet, so I just waited, and I would wait inside to avoid the rain, and I would just waste time. I didn't mean to do that. I wish there was a way to put your bombs with it. Ow! No, please! I don't want to get blown up and electrocuted. Jeez, I'm having a bad day. That hurts real bad. It's a good waste of a heart. What am I doing with my life? I keep pressing R. I keep thinking that all my controls are on R, apparently. Okay, so we've made it to the next sub-boss. We gotta walk out, we'll have the door closed. A couple of nasties will drop. There we go, and then simply look up. Just like what you did with Goma. Whoa, he's like spun his head around. Ah! Those egg sacs look like eyeballs. And this toad also looks a lot like those little things that were in the fire temple that we shot. They were swimming around, you know? Maybe they were like small baby versions. It's definitely a disgusting mini boss. I'm gonna make bomb arrows. There's probably plenty of, I keep doing that, plenty of tricks to beating him. Alright, here we go, take him all out. More. Okay, so now we deal with this guy. There's probably a couple tricks to beating him, but I'm just gonna do it the way I remember. So, jump. He almost cut me off. Did I even hit him? It certainly didn't look like it. Alright. There he goes. Shoot a bomb arrow right into his mouth. He swallows it. He's like, ow, that tastes like pain. And then he, you know, falls over. That way you don't have to wait for him to jump back up. Nice little tricks like that. Sorry, I'm like focused. I hate that. See, that's why I'm not the best commentator. I don't know how people can talk and play at the same time. I'm definitely not like that. I'm just basically talking about whatever comes up in my head first. That's disgusting, by the way. You really think I'm gonna open that? It looks like it's covered in ambergris, but you're not a whale, so... Well, I mean, Link's gotta do what he's gotta do. Wow, that looks awesome. Looks super legit. Not like that crappy one in Wind Waker. Did you break the door, man? Alright, so this is how you get out. You can target these. They're little targetable things. Don't really understand what they are. I guess they're just switches. So yeah, we showed that guy his boss, or probably a madam, because she can lay eggs. Wait, no, aren't toads asexual? They reproduce asexually. So who knows what it was? And I don't know why we had to kill it. I mean, you know, if it just spit up the stupid claw shot, we could have moved on, you know? We don't have to kill everything. But I'm pretty sure Link wanted to. He's got problems. Dark problems that he doesn't like to talk about, so. We're just gonna let him do his thing. Oh, I wanna go that way. Okay, gotta remember which button everything's on. We can see it. So, you know, stuff like this with the chain you can't lock onto, obviously, so. But you can also lock onto the coral stuff here, which is nice. We're just gonna use that. When we could have easily just jumped by now, I feel like using the weapon. Am I too far away for this crap? Got it. Sweet. How do your arms not break latching onto that? I don't know, what would that feel like, grappling your way through? Probably a lot of fun. But now that we've got this, we can pull some of those switches that we were seeing earlier that didn't have like the little pull, I don't know, it didn't have that thingy, the little thingy, this. It didn't have the handle, there we go. English, please. Alright, oh god, I keep doing that. I keep doing that. How many times am I gonna keep doing that? Get out of here, you. I hate how they respawn, but you know, whatever. We're dealing with it. Okay, so what we want to do, from what my brain is telling me, we're gonna want to go to this. Okay. We're gonna want to go to the spot where the water flow is, and we're gonna want to pull this one. That way we can get stuff to happen. I'm assuming. Oh yeah, and there's also a thing I can get up here. Quite a bit of water. I want to get up there. Ooh, nice effect though. Got it! On top of the chandelier. For a heart piece! Sorry, did I say that too soon? Hold for the suspense. I'm just taking out all the slowness in your lives, okay? I think I need to just jump down. He's gonna dive down head first into the stairs. What a phenomenal splash we're seeing. I don't know how they rate, but 10 out of 10 for the brain hemorrhaging. 10 out of 10. Oh, dude, you just went right for it. Why don't you take it easy, son? Give me that. Give me that. Okay, I don't want to miss my ride. Dang, that moves very slowly. You'd figure with the flow of water it would go a little bit faster. Okay, we're here now, and we got stuff to do, I guess. I don't really recall what to do. Probably a lot of precarious traversing. See if I can lock onto some bats. I don't want them getting my way later. Okay, let's try going to this one, I guess, because it's the closest thing. There we go, perfect. I want that. Evil music is playing. More BAMs. Good old BAMs. What's up? Goodbye. Okay, what's next? Up there, maybe? Yeah, probably. See, look at this phenomenal commentating of where I'm going, what I'm doing. But where do you think the developers get their ideas for temples? You know? That's what I'm curious about. Because I love the temples that have, like, I don't know, like, symbolic meaning, like that stone temple in Majora's Mask, you know, had something to do with life and death. Something like that. Or, you know, just the overall designs, like, I heard a lot, like, with Skyward Sword, or not with Skyward Sword, with the new Zelda, hello, over here, that, Shigeru Miyamoto was getting ideas basically just from where he grew up, which sounds amazing. Because I've never been to Japan, I don't know what it's like, but I hear, oh, okay, you want to fight me now. I hear that it's a little bit more, like, new and old style. Oh, whoa there, friend, you picked a bad time. I'm out. I just went right through him. You think it doesn't bother me? It's kind of scared me a little bit. It's cool, it's cool. You get scared of everything. What now? But yeah, I don't know. I think everything is really gorgeous and well thought out. You know, there hasn't been a Zelda game that I haven't liked, ever. I'm serious. And I may just be an undying diehard fan, but unless you're talking about those shitty CDI ones, but we don't count those. Because I've never before played them, and I think I've only seen like a small excerpt of them, so. Oops, I want these on hand. Okay, I always get confused during this part. Those clams freak me out. Because this is the way that we need to go to get the boss key, but I guess we need to go down here. Is this a dead end, or what? I don't want to get stuck like that with the clam chasing me. Sometimes he'll follow you all the way through. Oh, it's that guy. Okay, let's kill him. We can kill this guy now. It's pretty cool. Pull out his brains. And don't electrocute yourself. It's not a good time. Alright, we want to go up here, actually. Set this guy right there. Also, if you don't have water bombs by this point, one will pop out of this hole right here. They're an actual living entity. So, you know, it's just an easy way to get through. I personally don't want to be around it, so I'm gonna get out. Leave me alone, asshole. Listen, sir. Don't make me come over there. You're so rude. Alright, I need to get out of the water because we're getting close to the end here. Get up! Ooh, there's a treasure chest. I didn't know that. Well, there you go. More. They're really giving you quite a lot. It's nice. Especially if you misuse them like I did at the beginning. I think I'm going to end this one a little bit early. Can I shoot him, maybe? Just to tell him to leave me alone? Where are my arrows? I don't really want to take away any of my items, but I'll lock onto him. Oh, that's so satisfying. He's such a douche. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to watch you die. Gives me great pleasure. Great pleasure. Anyways, I'm gonna end the episode there on a really creepy note. We're getting closer. We just need to get that boss key, and maybe I might even make it to the boss in the next episode. So again, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully I haven't wasted too much of your time on this temple. I just realized they used the Zora symbol right on his ass. That's pretty nice. Why was I looking at his ass? Find out in the next episode. Bye.